fastest in sculpting a woman?
Oh, that would also be Adam. He has a library of references of females.
Hi, my name is Ian.
Hi, my name is Chingy.
Hi, my name is Lee.
Hi, my name is Adam.
Hi, I'm Matthew.
Hi, my name is Victoria and I'm a 3D artist from Mighty Jaxx. Today we're here to answer all of your questions for us. Before we begin, do look out for Mighty Jaxx Insta stories for more question polls in the future and we'll do our best to answer every one of them. Remember to like, share and subscribe on our YouTube channel so you won't miss out on new videos every other week.
The coolest prototype I have worked on is called The Knight. It's an incense chamber. It's one of the most detailed sculpt I have worked on in MJ. It have a lot of detail, as you can see, like the armor, the shelf, then the swords.
The Tiny Tina sculpture that I worked on previously. It was the first time that our company ever worked with a AAA studio, so I'm pretty excited about that one.
I would say Luffy. One Piece was one of my favorite anime, so it's a dream come true that I got the opportunity to work for the license.
I would say Azuma Makoto. It was a very floral based sculpt and actually sculpting the flowers did take a lot of time, but when you put it together, it looked really nice like as a whole, and I think with the different material play, it turned out to be like really pretty, like even in the render photos.
Show us some sculpts on my free time. I recently then had some weekends to do like art jams with my friend. Then we do sculpts for like 1 to 2 hours. It's currently air blocking like that now.
The ones that I'm pretty proud of that I worked through was maybe one of these.
This is what I do. I'm doing mostly like fan art works, so just 3D renditions of like other concepts that I find online that I find interesting.
This is the latest one. I saw this artwork in Pinterest and I really like it. I take it as a practice of doing different cultures of a character. ArtStation I put more realistic work, and then IG I put more like stylized work.
Prototype, but this is the earlier stage one. 我去编我的 wife 的 Christmas present， 我做一个 ring 给她。
If you could 3D print anything, what would it be? I'm interested in creating like a library for children toy. Then the kids can use to print like different parts to create their own toy. Children have like lots of imaginations. Like my kids, she loves to make different things. She likes to explore different type of textures. When I bring her out, she will go and take anything like sticks or like leaf, and then she just make something. So it's really interesting to see what children can come up with.
I would 3D print a house so I don't have to spend money on it. I can print anything I want. Print a 6-story house. Every floor has a bathroom and a lot of things.
Life-size dragon, because I think I've always dreamed of doing a 3D sculpt of a dragon.
Where will you hide it?
It's like in Japan, you know, they have the life-size Gundam. Okay, like, I mean, it's not very practical, but
Yeah,
you
you
can't
might
sit on it. Ah.
Cereal before milk or milk before cereal?
Let's discuss 2 different schools of thought.
Definitely cereal first. If it's milk before cereal, you have all the cereals floating on top.
Cereal first, then milk. So I can control the amount of milk into the cereal and my cereal don't get too soggy.
Of course, it's cereal first and then milk. If you have milk left over, you should pour in more cereal.
And then we have the wrong method. Don't do the wrong method.
What is the 3D process like, start to finish? We will receive the 2D concept turnarounds from the 2D concept artist. Then after that, before we start, we need to understand the process, the sculpt's direction.
And then we will start to do the blocking from the concept art. During the process, there will be a lot of back and forth with the concept artist and 3D artist.
Once we have the height, we input the height and then we'll determine the rest of the dimensions that we'll calculate in our software that we use, which is ZBrush.
We go back to the concept artist and ensure that we have all the details and the look of the sculpt all done correctly.
The next step will be rendering, and what we use to render is the software called Keyshot.
Sometimes for certain boxes, we have special materials, so we'll have to do a render material setup and check with the concept artist to see if this is the look that we want for the toy in the end. After that, we'll send for licensor approvals.
Once everything is all settled, we have to go ahead to proceed to STL stage.
STL is mainly to work with the production companies. So once we have it exported out as STL, then that's technically more towards production side.
What's your process in painting a 3D print? We don't really paint the 3D print ourselves because that is not what we're good at.
I will prepare the necessary colored files, render files that is needed to hand over to whoever is taking over the painting part so that they can use it as reference when they are painting the 3D prints.
We will just do a prime spray over it. This is to use for presentation for promo shots.
What if the design is too big to be 3D printed? We will do part separation, so that really helps to break up the pieces.
Now we have a 3L printer which allows us to print out as tall as up to 12 inch.
If the product is too big, we usually cut at a unnoticeable line. For example, like the neck or under the hair. If there is like a costume, we will cut under the dress, or if there is a trousers, we will cut at the trousers line.
And then afterwards, we can always put it together via joints, or like we will glue them back together.
How do I measure toy sculpt proportion from concept drawings? The concept artist will give us a rough estimate. The tallest toy will be for the series, because I usually work for blind box stuff. I either use reference on my table to roughly gauge how big is it. Then to do scale and measurement for the whole series, I will have to combine all the figures that are in various sculpt files into one and do scaling on ZBrush itself.
We need to compromise, sometimes have to be small due to the box size. We will need to make it smaller than the 2D size.
Usually from the concept, right, we pick either the head of the character or the hands of the character as a size reference. And from there, right, we start judging by, for example, how many hits does it take to form it. Average character, we can have 6 hits. This is to ensure there's consistency throughout each character. This is actually done in drawings as well.
Who's the fastest among the team? I believe my team, we have different capability on the sculpt. No matter how good you are, not every single sculpt you are fast. Sculpting a robot, I will feel I need more time.
But if you really have to pick someone,
Oh my god, Ian. First draft, he's the most fastest.
Adam is the boss.
Definitely Adam. If not, maybe Chingy, because these two are the most experienced, and experience definitely matters.
I would say our 3D lead will be Adam.
Adam for cutesy stuff with blocking and proportion, there will be Ian.
Adam, he's our team head.
fastest in sculpting woman.
Oh, that would also be Adam. He has a library of references of females.
Chingy was also very fast. Her female sculpts are also pretty good.
Adam, he's super good at doing female, so he will sculpt female really fast.
Confirm Adam.
How has 3D affected the way you see the world? How I look at different textures. There was one project that I work has to do like a character with leprosy. At first it was a bit difficult to work on because I have to look at all the picture, and then slowly it just become like, oh, this look nice to be part of that body. It will become like educational to me. And then if I see like there is a wound picture, I'll take a picture and then save it in my library for me to use next time.
Sometimes when I go watch movies, I do think like I'm low-key a nerd, because like I'll think about, oh, how will this be created in 3D? How would I approach it? And yeah, it actually changes the way I view a lot of things.
More consideration like as to if I buy what are the work process that goes the behind the scenes.
No, nothing special. We just live life as it is. Frustrations you have doing 3D. For me, it's kind of a pain to keep up to date and keep learning the new things, and then you have to unlearn what you learn during school and what you learn when you first start out doing 3D. You need to adapt, and if not, you just get left on obsolete.
More on time spent. Sometimes the 2D drawings, right, maybe lacking a little bit of the depth perception.
It's not every time you get a turnaround drawing that you can match the front view to the side view to the back view, that kind of thing.
We have to work really closely with the 2D concept artists so that it's interpreted correctly in 3D.
When you can't get the sculpt right in your mindset, yeah, that's the most frustration.
Can you please send me 3D model of this? I want to try printing this by myself. No, it's fine. Ours, I guess.
Due to the company policy, I can't do it.
Any exciting projects that I'm currently working on now? Something cute with something translucent.
A great opportunity to work with Quicks, working on Optimus Prime, my favorite character.
Can't reveal much, but I think it will be something to do with a movie character.
Stay tuned, we are working with Kirby Rosanes on the next project.
We come to the end of the video, but before we go, can you do a random sculpt in 10 minutes?
Can I don't?
I'll take the challenge on.
Start.